My name is Courtney Kane-Sides, and I am thrilled you are here. I am a psychic medium and energetic artist, and here we'll be exploring and connecting to the energy of the collective, discussing topics such as mediumship and finding out more about our intuitive gifts and abilities and what that means for us. If you'd like an opportunity to ask me questions in real time, join me when I go live. Please subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and engage with me and our community. And thank you so much again, guys, for finding us here, and I can't wait to connect with you even further. Hi friends, Courtney here, and thank you so much for tuning in to set our weekly intention. I hope that in your life, guys, you are giving yourself space for you to be human, for you to understand that sometimes things do not go as planned. Sometimes things go to the beat or a rhythm to something that you weren't really ready for, or sometimes there's no planning for simply what is. So I'm noticing some things in my own experience, and I'm also seeing it as a theme in my clients' lives, is that when they are really trying to structure their day, their weeks, their months, whatever, there's always something that comes into play that kind of will help shift the energy so that there is a shift in gears, if you will. As I say it, everybody take a good deep breath in with me. Big exhale out, showing gratitude for the awareness of that energy and almost understanding that this is something that is just natural in our human experience, and feeling the need to control time, space, energy is something that I don't know that we're equipped here to really have to do. Okay, guys, go ahead. Let's connect. Let's call on those guides and angels, and let's dive in deeper to that. I almost feel as though it's already coming through. We know where we're going with this this depth of information, and let's connect and see what our guides and angels bring through for us. So go ahead and take that good deep breath in. Big exhale out, calling on the guides and angels. So guides and angels on our right, guides and angels on our left, guides and angels in front, and guides and angels in back to balance and harmonize our time here, leaving us in the light and allowing nothing but the highest, the truest, or the best to manifest upon us now. I just shut my eyes and very quickly saw this image of deep connection, this image and energy of this deep blue awareness, feeling, and knowing energy. Okay, all the while, as I saw that image kind of pop into my mind's eye, in my vision, I also saw this almost golden energy that you're going to see here in the painting, and there is an enveloping, if you will, of space and grace that's needed. Okay, interesting. I believe our last intention was something about creating space or making space for ourselves, right? This intention, is very interesting. It almost feels like it's coming off of the heels of that kind of connection, and it is, I am making peace with the space that I have created. So what I'm noticing that so many people are so uncomfortable with, the idea that they get to decide what this world kind of looks like for them, okay? So many people want somebody to hand them their awareness, their knowing on a silver platter. And also the information from their guides and angels. And I will tell you that very often, some of that information is something only you can attain from your guides and angels. We, as intuitive psychics, mediums, can only connect honestly so far with our client base. It must be an internal job. It must be an internal process for you all to feel what is divinely yours to feel. It is up to you to decide and to make that space and make peace in the way that you create space to connect. I had a client yesterday that said, yes, I want to be doing these things. I want to be creating. She's getting her LPC. She's doing so many really cool things. Very proud of her, very excited. If you're watching, I'm so proud of you. But there was a moment that she asked me this question. She said, yes, I want to do these things. I could switch and be a life coach. I could switch and do all these other things. However, I'd have to give up all of those things. I know I'm going to go make roughly 35, 40 something, maybe 50 grand a year. I'm creating this debt that I don't want. I'm creating this experience and almost a structure of containment that I really don't want. Already she's aware of this while she's still in that process of expansion and she's in that process of excitement of something new. She already understands that what she's doing is making it nice. She's already still wanting something bigger than what it is that she's about to step into. I said to her, why can't you step into that now? Why can't you step into the ownership of those gifts and abilities? And she says, I want to name it. I want to know what that is. I want to label it. I want to feel it. I made sure she understood that I didn't always know what mine was, what my gifts, what my abilities. I just made sure that I tuned into it every week, every day. That meditation, that knowing, the intention, setting that weekly intention, guys, is a very powerful process. You becoming peaceful and at peace within that space that you're creating for yourself is going to get you further on this path to where it is you want to be. It is none of our business for us to know exactly how that looks at the moment if you don't already know. It's none of our business to have a label or a name for it if we don't already know what that label or name is. It is okay that there are questions. And it is okay for you to be at peace with already understanding that what this is that you're creating now is going to shift and change. However, you making an emotional connection, that's that blue, that's that depth here within, and that emotional connection and that knowledge of the energy. The prayer, the hope, see that gold coming about, is here in this painting. The prayer, the hope, is that you are connecting to those guides and angels. It almost looks very kind of angelic or, like a saint kind of energy when you see them with that gold kind of around their head. That awareness, I'm hoping, I'm putting that intention out there that each of you will find peace within your own connection to your own guides, your own space that you're creating, your own intention every week. The moment, if you're doing this once a week, wonderful. If you're doing this once a day, amazing. I hope you are connecting back to this intention and meditating on these intentions that come through in these moments that we have together. But then also asking yourself, yes, this is how Courtney receives it, but what does it mean for me? There's messages, guys, in that for you. And your own guides and angels will present that information to you in a way that only you might receive it. Guys, this is part of your development class. That same client yesterday was shocked when she heard me say almost everybody, all of my clients, are, yes, finding out that they are intuitive. They're finding out that, yes, they have these gifts and abilities. They're shocked. Guys, you can smell, we can hear, we can see, we can taste. We all have these senses. We just need to sit with ourselves and decide how they feel to be for us, how it feels for us to connect with this inner knowing, this inner guidance, this feeling, and find out what that means for you. The intention here is that you're connecting to the light. You're connecting to nothing but the highest, the truest, or the best, allowing that to manifest upon yourself. You're coming back to your full awareness, your full understanding of the emotional capacity that you are connecting to, the full physical connection of, what is here in this tangible moment or the experiences you're having in your life, and understanding that you are absolutely perfectly on time for this experience that you're having. So many people, again, I just got chills as I'm saying that, but so many people, again, I'm seeing are really frustrated because they're either just now understanding that they do have gifts and abilities, or they're understanding that they're taking some ownership with this. Now is the time for you to be at peace in the moment. You are perfectly on time. You are perfectly connected. And this is perfectly the exact moment that you need to show up for you. The signs and symbols that you're getting, they're speaking to you. Your guides and angels are showing up for you. You're still questioning them. That's healthy. It's okay. Be a skeptic about it. But continue to work on making peace with this space that you're creating for yourself. I hope that you go back and listen to last week's intention. I do feel as though they do go hand in hand, but there's another little added something in it this week for you. There's something that needs to be integrated even more so. There was something either bellowing up emotionally for you that needs to be continued to look at. Either you do need to be continuing to make that space, create that space, and set that tone for the experience that you're wanting. If you want change, create the space for that change. If you want love, start to create the change in the space for that love to come in. You are in charge. Tune in. Thank you, guys. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for setting this weekly intention. I am feeling something very intense happening with guides and angels right now. They're not messing around with their directness. They're not messing around with, now is the time for you to really start to own these gifts and abilities of your own. Start meditating, guys. If you're feeling that need, start your I'm Not Crazy book. Start your journaling. When we connect here together, ask yourself, what does this feel like for me, or what does this mean for me? Does this feel like truth to me? Am I receiving anything more or advanced beyond what Courtney is receiving? Ask yourself this, guys. You guys connect to your own inner guidance, your own inner knowing, and you can grow exponentially in the next, week, 2 weeks, year, 10 years. You will be shocked when you jump on board and you learn to start to really create that space and make peace with that space that you are in right now. Thank you guys again for being here. I cannot wait to connect with you next week. We are pretty soon going to be jumping on doing these things live together. And so I hope that you tune in. If you find that this is something that you are connecting with, please subscribe to this channel and then even share it. So it means the world to us. It shows us that this is helping you and encourages us to keep going and keep showing up for you too. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you so much again, guys, for finding us here, and I can't wait to connect with you even further.